What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video on 570. So the first thing I want to talk about today is I'm working on trying to get my microphone to sound better for my motovlogging. So I think I probably have it worked out. If I'm happy with the results that I have right now, I'm going to give a happy emoji right here on the screen. If I'm not happy with it, you'll see an unhappy emoji. So I am working on it. The helmet is not a problem. Like, I don't get a lot of road noise or wind noise with this Voss 989. The helmet's awesome. I think the problem with motovlogging microphones is that we put lavalier microphones in our helmets, which is the small clip-on microphones that people typically put on their shirt collar or, you know, somewhere a little bit farther down. And the microphone is not in a confined space like a helmet. So what happens is your voice is very close to it and it gets a little bit of, just a little bit overbearing. So what I'm hoping is that what I've come up with now is something where I have my everything kind of reduced and I'm talking properly. I have the proper mics on here. And if I do, then in a future video, I'm going to talk about my motovlogging setup, from the camera to the mics, how I have it set up, so I can kind of help other people as I go through this trial phase of making this all kind of work. Gravel, gravel, gravel. They don't give you any warning. Like, do you ever get on a road where they say, hey, there's going to be a bump ahead, and when you get to the bump, there's really not a bump there? But then back there, they don't tell you that there's gravel. Anyway, what this video is about... Oh, look at this. What the heck, guys? People ride bikes on these roads. Why is it dug up? They just repaved this, like, was it last year? Not cool, not cool. Oh yeah, and then when you got to come to a stop right here, it's all gravel and dirt. What are they doing to these roads, man? Like, they just paved these roads last year. What this video is actually about is I wanted to talk about my truck that I've had on order for a long time now. And I've mentioned it in a couple videos, so if you've seen some of my former videos, maybe you'll know what I'm talking about. But I ordered a Ford Maverick in June of 2021, so we're not talking about last month, we're talking about last year. So 1 year and 1 month it's been on order, and they've had such a high demand for these trucks that they haven't been able to keep up with it. The truck has been delayed many times because of production problems, as all vehicles are dealing with right now. You know, it's just crazy to think about how long I've waited for this truck. And then back in May, I finally got an email from Ford that said, your truck is in production. And then I got an email after that that said, your truck has been built, and then your truck has been shipped. So the truck has been shipped since the end of May. It has not arrived on the dealer lot yet because of everything else going on with trucker strikes and everything else. And also, you know, Built American Ford is actually manufactured in Mexico, so they got to get it across the border, I guess. So it's just been one delay after another. And then I got an email the other day from Ford that said there's a stop sale on it, so when it does come in, the dealership can't actually sell it to you because there's a recall, and the dealership can't sell it to you until the recall has been performed. And obviously the truck hasn't even hit the dealership yet, and the dealership's going to have to order the parts for it. So I don't know when I will take delivery of that truck. So first of all, let me just tell you, I've shown it in my videos, and in my last video I kind of showed you guys, I have that little smart car, which I just had up at Watkins Glen International for the annual Smart Car Rally at the Glen, which is a ton of fun, where we get to drive our cars on Watkins Glen International. But that's the only car I have. So I have the car and this bike. Those are the only vehicles I have to get me around right now. And quite honestly, the smart car is fine. I mean, people make fun of those little cars, but I gotta tell you, it's not a bad car. It drives well, it gives good gas mileage. It's been reliable to this point. I mean, mine is a 2014. Repairs are not hard to do yourself on it for the most part. I mean, I just had to put a new fan, an AC condenser fan into it. I had to take the whole front end off to get that put in. But anyway, that's been the only vehicle I've had besides the KTM Duke here. Before the recall happened, the trucks were valued at about $10,000 more than MSRP. You know, people were willing to pay $10,000 more than the sticker price to get one. my dealership was charging me MSRP, which is, I guess, the best you're going to get on the vehicle today. When I found out that the value was so high, I considered like taking delivery of it and reselling it. But then I kind of really wanted the truck, but now there's been recalls on it, and I had to come up with plan B. Plan B was to decide, do I actually get another car, take delivery of that and keep that, and then when I get the truck, take delivery of it and resell it and put some cash in my pocket, which actually that sounds pretty good to me. But at this point of the game, I think that, you know, I have to come up with the reality that I've waited a year and a month. It'll probably be a year and 2 months since I ordered the truck. If it was something that I really needed, I probably wouldn't have been able to wait that long. So it looks like I'll be taking delivery on a car and a truck within the next, I'm going to say, month. I mean, hopefully the truck comes in and they perform the recall and I can take delivery of the truck. And then I think I'm going to, as long as the value is still where it's supposed to be, I'm going to unload the truck. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to make some money on it. I just think I'd be a fool not to. I know people really want these little Ford Maverick trucks. I mean, I really would like to have one, but there's just a value that I didn't expect the truck would have, and I don't think that the truck is ever going to hold a value like that again. You know, give it a year or so, and mine's a 2022 that's coming out. Give it a year when the 2023s are out, and they start hitting the lot used, the value is going to go down. It's going to have to. They're going to start taking orders in August for the 2023s, which will then take how long to produce. So if you want a Ford Maverick and you want it now, you have to kind of buy it pre-owned. And mine's going to be like brand new. You know, like the dealership is only like 4 miles from my house. I might drive it around a little bit. Let's say by the time I get rid of it, I put 200, 300 miles on it. It's like brand new, and somebody's going to be willing to pay the price to get it now. Anyway, guys, that's what's going on. Thanks for watching this video, and have a great one. Bye-bye.